Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you from Walmart. Just left the gym, and it's kind of a sad day for me. Well, yesterday was the sad day. I'm over it now. I have this 2021 Toyota 4Runner, and probably one of the nicest things I've ever owned. And I see people that buy these brand new Mercedes and other cars and don't even wash them. I'm very meticulous. I take care of what I have because I've never had much. And so I take really good care of this truck. And yesterday, I was a victim of vandalism. I went to the Boynton Inlet to wax it. I took it to the car wash and sprayed it off. And if you watch any of my earlier videos, what built my channel was 4Runner subscribers. It's kind of a cult. We love our 4Runners. And I get a lot of compliments on it. And, you know, I bought the KO2 tires and I put the basket rack on the top. I went to Utah and I made a video climbing this thing called Hell's Revenge. It was a pretty popular video on my channel. Check that one out. So anyway, I was cleaning it, dusting it off before I apply the wax so I don't, rub wax on gritty surface. And I walked up and I said, what is this? Now I rubbed it out so the line isn't quite as apparent, but from right here to right there is a groove, and you can take your nail and you can feel that it's into the clear coat, and then look right here. So I should retract what I said. It's not vandalism I'm praying, because that would be terrible. I think I parked, and I always park like you see where I'm at right now, out in the South 40, away from everybody. I parked at the Boynton Inlet, and Tammy and I made that video, and people will pull in next to you, and they have all their fishing rods and their cart and all these things. They take a cooler and they pull it out to the jetty to fish. And I think someone maybe, I'm only speculating. You see that scratch in the sun right here really good. I tried rubbing all I could. It was very apparent until I rubbed on it some with some Mother's polish. I can only thank the good Lord that I can't see it really good. But anyway, I think someone walked in between the vehicle with all their fishing rods and stuff, and I caught the brunt of it. Let me see if I can show you guys. Here it is right there. You have to sand that down and do all this stuff. Maybe I can get somebody to get that out for me. I know I made a short the other day talking about how the sun is fading my this black part here. You can see it now a little bit. It's getting worse. It's just that, it's just so brutal here. I have a cover, but I don't use it as much as I should. When it rains, that creates like a swimming pool up on the top. So anyway, you guys are probably laughing like, can't see it. Well, all I can do is see it when I walk up to the truck now. But when I saw that mark, first thing I thought was vandalism. It's like a woman when she can't find her purse. Who stole it? It's just our nature. Who did this to me? It probably wasn't intentional, but it was very careless. And maybe I shouldn't have parked where I did. I thought I was on the end spot. I do what I do right now. I at least try to park where nobody's on this side of me. So anyway, that's just all I wanted to cry about, was my my red Roadrunner. Got a little scratch on it, and now it's public. So if I ever go to sell it, somebody's going to try and beat me up on the price and say, yeah, but it's got a scratch on it. So I'm going to go into Walmart here, get something to put on that expert grill of mine. And I want to shout out to a couple of comments that I got regarding when I cooked those ribs, that they were absolutely right. Do not cook your food, probably anything, on a grill directly over the flame. So I have three burners in my grill. So I put the two outside ones on, and I put a steak in the middle yesterday, and I set my my phone timer for 10 minutes. I went out there, and it was, as you can imagine, still raw, but it changed color from the heat. So I thought, oh, this is not what I'm used to. I'm used to, coming out in the first flip. It's already got a nice scald on it. That's what I call a nice burn mark, to not burnt, but looking like it's cooked. All you're doing is toughening up the meat. So I flipped it over and I went inside, set a timer for 15 minutes, came back out, and man, it looked like it had been cooking on the top of the flame, but it wasn't. I took it off. I let it rest for a minute because that's what you do. It was so tender and soft. It wasn't tough. So I've learned all my life, I've kind of put the, ribs, hamburger, chicken, steaks, whatever, right on top of the fire. Don't do that. Put it over to the side, and if you can cover it, let that heat just cook it naturally. And it came out good. So I'm gonna go in here and get something else today, and another one of those Caesar salads you guys know I love because I'm all out. Miss Tammy came over last night after she got through working her side hustle job at the mall, at the little jewelry store, and she was hungry, so I made that salad for us and we split it. Wasn't good to eat that late, but she was working and didn't have anything to eat. So I'm out of salads, gonna go get another salad, get some kind of protein to put on it. They do have a good piece of salmon in here, some fish. I even like taking a burger and putting it on top of those salad because it's like a bunless hamburger. Yeah, so I love food. I can eat anything and lots of it, but I did a bunch of abs this morning. We did our arms, our biceps and triceps at the gym, and I'm 201.6. My weight is kind of holding there, but I do have muscle weight, and I did a bunch of sit-ups where my trainer friend, he would stand on my feet while I was laying down, and I would do the old military sit-ups like we did in football practice in high school and everything. And he made me do like 20 and 25 each set. I could even barely pull myself up. I was grunting and hollering in there like a grunter. Anyway, I'm doing it, man. I'm crushing it.